Alright, so I decided to just make a video about this because literally everyone that I know has asked me what I think about Oscar Isaac being being cast as Solid Snake for the Metal Gear Solid movie. So my initial impression is, well, first of all, let's just put it this way. I don't really have an opinion on Oscar Isaac. I mean, he's fine. I don't have an opinion, positive or negative, in any direction about Oscar Isaac. He was in Star Wars. That's where I know him from. I know that he's been in some other stuff. He was what's his guy's name? Apocalypse in the X-Men movie. That movie was just a disaster in general. I don't think it was Oscar Isaac's fault. But yeah, him as an actor, I have no problem with him. The only thing I will say is that I really would have preferred if Snake was cast as an unknown actor, just because of the nature of Metal Gear as a whole. I just feel like it would have been much cooler to just see this new rising action star. My fan cast for him, and mind you, I've been fan casting this movie for the longest time. The first time I fan casted, I was about 15 years old. That was about 15 years ago. I cast Christian Bale as Solid Snake and Sean Bean as Liquid Snake. And obviously that's not going to happen unless they're doing like a really old version, which I don't think they would do. But essentially, the casting, that's not the part that I'm worried about. I have a lot of worries about the movie in general, but before I even start with that, I just like to say that it's a movie. It's not the game. So for any Metal Gear fans out there, I mean, this is a lesson that I learned over the years as well. I used to be much different before, but it's a movie. It's not the game. Like, just treat it as something completely different. It's never gonna be the exact same thing, so we shouldn't treat it like it's going to be the same exact thing. It's gonna be a 2-hour version of this literal 80-hour series we know and love. Even if they do one of the games, Metal Gear Solid, story-wise, is about 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours long, like just the cutscenes. Just the cutscenes. So if they make a Metal Gear Solid movie based on Metal Gear Solid, it is not going to have the amount of detail that we know and love about the game. It's going to be an action movie. It's probably going to be a B action movie that has Metal Gear Solid slapped onto it. So don't go too crazy over it. So that was just a disclaimer. So what I think about the movie in general is the following. It should have been it should have been a TV show. The Witcher, I haven't seen it. I know some people that are fans of The Witcher that have seen it, and they say it's the best way to put a video game into storytelling kind of way. Have a TV show, have episodes, have seasons. To make one movie, I feel like Metal Gear would be the perfect candidate to make a show, but I mean, they want to make a movie. Kojima himself has said that this is going to be an entirely different animal from the games, so they also might just, do something completely different. Maybe, just twist the story around, condense the story, change it slightly. We don't even know what game this is going to reference. It might be Metal Gear Solid, it might be Metal Gear, the first, the MSX games. It could also be its own take on, MGS4, which I think has one of the best stories for Solid Snake itself, or himself. I'm losing track of what I'm trying to get at. This is not scripted at all. So essentially my thoughts are, the casting, that's the least of our worries. Let's see what they do with the story. But something else that I feel like most people aren't really talking about, or at least the people that I'm talking to, something that's very important about Metal Gear Solid, like Snake, that's who we know and love. That's the main character. He's, arguably the most important part of the entire casting. But this story of Metal Gear Solid was so revolutionary because it had so many great characters and so many great voice talents revolved around at least Metal Gear Solid, starting with Metal Gear Solid. So the story is about multiple different people. We have the boss battles, which Metal Gear Solid is known for its boss battles. We need to see who they're going to cast for everyone. Most importantly, Revolver Ocelot. Probably more important than who's Solid Snake. If Ocelot sucks, the entire story sucks. So I'm waiting to see who they cast as Ocelot. But besides that, I'm looking forward to it because I know it's going to be fun no matter what. I'm going to have fun with it. Definitely not one of those people that sits in the audience with their arms crossed and just like goes, what, what are they doing? Come on. Like, come on, man. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's going to be fine. Unless it's like horrendously awful. I'm going to try it as much as I can. I'm going to try to have as much fun with it as possible. So, I mean, just to break it down, essentially what I'm trying to get at is let's have fun with it, guys. Oscar Isaac, he hasn't proven himself yet in one capacity or the other, bad or good. Definitely more important, or not more important, but just as important. Who is everyone else going to be cast as? The Colonel, also very important character. Liquid himself, very important. Ocelot, like I mentioned. What game are they going to do? Are they going to do a series? Is it just going to be one movie called Metal Gear Solid? There's so many questions up in the air, but since so many people asked me, I just wanted to give a little rundown on what I thought. So, yeah. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment below. Who do you guys think is going to be all the other characters in the freaking movie? Oh my god! Oh, Metal Gear Solid! Oh, god! Oh, yeah. So, obligatory. Somebody also asked me to do Cuban Snake impression, and I think this is the best video to do that in. So, cafecito con leche, por favor. Alright, I'll see you guys. God damn. How do you stop this thing?